I do not know how to do it.
All right, I got you.
Also, I'm a fish because chat was like, "Where's our fish? We want our fish," and I was gonna not be the fish because I'm in the studio. I had to be wheelbarrowed in here.
I'm in the studio.
I'm in the studio.
All right, 1 second.
I'm working late because I'm a singer.
Which account is on VTube Studio?
I
got it. Don't worry. I got it.
It's a great question, actually. I'm glad you know. I think it's Have Mercy Daddy with all the caps.
No, I got it.
Okay. I'm working late.
Oh, I have to put.
I'm a
All right.
singer. Connecting to the internet. Do I just put you as the do I just
Okay.
do this?
If you need a password, here's the password.
I think I added you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait. There's a cap.
Yeah, because
Okay. I think I got
don't
it.
show it a chat now.
No, the chat can't see anything because I have it disabled.
Oh, well, great.
I know I'm smart now. Oh, it's crazy. I'm a new person. Okay, am I here? Are you here? Are you here? Am I here? Connecting to collab.
Okay, so it's gonna take a sec.
Connecting to collab. Disconnected. What?
What?
It says disconnected, disconnected,
okay,
connecting.
there we go.
Okay. Oh. Accept.
I had to start it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one's on me.
Okay.
Also, you're able to.
You here? I don't see you.
Well, you gotta give it a sec.
Oh.
Also, you are able to.
Move you independently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it. You know what I was going to say.
Yes. I got you. Don't worry. Oh, there you are. Okay.
You haven't shown up on my screen yet.
Oh, I do see you. You're in front of me. How do I move you independently?
I believe if you go into this section, yeah, that or it's right click. I can't remember. You
control the position. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I still don't have you, which is weird.
Oh, that's odd.
It's taking a sec.
Maybe because they gotta load all my blubber.
I mean, actually, though,
my model is huge.
I think your model is actually crashing my VTube. There you are.
Are you kidding? my model is huge. Soy has warned me. It's like the biggest model.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. We did it. Make you slightly larger. Okay, now I think our heads are the same size.
You control position. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Look at us.
Yeah. Professionals.
Yeah. We're pros. Did I put my tail up? Sure.
Honestly, completely up to you. Is there a way I can actually flip you?
I'm gonna disable.
Let me see if I can do that.
Sound alerts. Sound alerts go bye-bye.
No. All right. Well, great. I can't flip you. So, what the flip?
Yeah, don't flip me. My design's this way. Why am I looking the wrong way?
Hold on. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Should I switch us?
No, don't worry about it.
All right. Look,
I mean...
Oh, God. Hello?
What?
I need to X out of 1 second. You know when you know on YouTube Studio when you hit that weird button and then it brings up your actual camera with like the weird thing over your face and you're like, ah!
Doesn't that only go on your phone?
Yes, but it still jump scares me.
Gotcha.
I don't like it. I don't like seeing myself. I'm a fish now. I paid a lot to be a mermaid and I want to be this mermaid.
Weren't you complaining how you wanted to be the Fire Emperor right now? Yeah,
but then chat was like, "We want our fish. We want fish, not feet. We want fins, not feet. We. Yeah, I almost had a civil unrest on my hands, so I had to switch over to the fish.
All right, I'm gonna tweet out that we're live.
Yeah, it's smart.
All right, It is technically 1. So
your character is your shoulders are so wide that I can't figure out if we're the same size. Do we look like we're in the same world, chat? I can't figure it out.
Probably not. All right, I'm gonna switch over to the Scuff and stuff.
Okay.
So then they can see and hear
bye
us.
forever.
What do you mean? It's live.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about? There we go. Nope. Immediately turning all of this off.
We can't do a squad stream anymore, right? That's the thing.
Nope, we sure can't do a squad stream because Twitch hates
Twitch
us.
fucking sucks. Twitch is like, what if we removed all the things that you actually use?
It is a minute in and this is how we're starting. That's great.
This is pretty accurate. This is exactly how I thought it would go.
Yeah, just a heads up before we get started, because we are doing this live. We have muted all the sounds. I'm actually not even showing the notifications on my stream. So
yeah,
I'm just gonna start it off. Thank you for everybody who subs and donates and all that stuff. But yeah, welcome. This is this is our attempt at a podcast. I hope that folks. Look, I just gotta say, I love how you have a very like nice setup. It's like, I'm reusing a background that was used for a different purpose. But for me, I spent all night on this amazing set, by the way. Do you like it? Do you like all the furnishing?
Graphic design is your passion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, isn't that your major?
Yes. No, I have forgotten all of my skills.
Now, how would you grade my graphic design?
It looks just like that mock-up of your apartment that I sent you to help you figure out all your furniture.
Relax. I think this is a little better than that. All right. I don't wanna hear it from you.
I like it, Picasso. It looks like those restaurants that are like the 2D restaurants.
Yeah.
Was it the vibe? Was it the vibe you were going for?
Did you? I gotta say, yeah, it was the vibe. I was actually going. I took a picture of a podcast set, and I was like, how do I make this bad?
I like it.
And I was like, hey, we should have things that are about us. Like I gave you a blue microphone because you're blue. I got a pink one because I really wanted a really bad like toy microphone from like Toys R Us. I put the podcasting for dummies on the table because let's be honest, we're dummies.
That's fair.
I gave you a teacup. I gave myself a Gamer Subs. Totally the future CyYu Gamer Subs cup.
Yeah, and I like the picture of the plant you have in the corner.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm quite proud of that one, and I'm quite surprised and proud of you that you actually got it. I really thought I was gonna be like, there's no way Monarch is gonna know what the hell that is. And the fact you knew like almost immediately blew me the fuck away.
I was like, is that?
I would like you to let them know what that plant is. Go ahead.
Yeah, so in CyYu's background, there's some like curly little plant, and I remember I was looking at it. I zoomed in on my phone. I go, why does he have a photo of a plant in a frame? And then I went, that has to be a bracken plant. Though I've never seen one in my life. Like I've never Googled the bracken plant, and I went, is that a bracken plant? And you went, yeah, it fucking is.
I was so proud of myself. Like, my God. I was like, how do we give this set a bit of a je ne sais quoi? A little decorum, if you will, but also secretly just like put the most Monarch thing on there.
Yeah, it's just like home, a little piece of home.
Yeah, a little piece of home right
But then
behind
I love that you went, but it's the curly variety. Like,
See, I pay attention to my friends.
Yeah, I know the bracken. I can point him out anywhere.
Yeah, clearly. Absolutely. It's quite baffling. I guess since this is the first episode or pilot, hell, we don't even know if this is gonna be this is the what did you call it? The tentative name?
I said the pilot. Yeah, tentative name.
Tentative name for the podcast because sometimes chat just throws out a banger and it might change. But welcome to Scuff and Stuff. If this is the first if you're listening to this and don't know who we are, hi, I'm CyYu. I am an idiot.
What?
Yeah, that's my intro. And go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Amelie, and I have one working brain cell.
Hell yeah. And together we make 1.5, honestly.
Okay.
we share the half back and forth.
Yeah,
really.
we're like the fates with the eyeball in Hercules. We're just like passing it back and forth. No, it's my turn with the brain cell.
My turn. So there's no real like theme to this. We honestly just thought it's like, hey, why don't we just talk about a bunch of random stuff? And if fans want to give us suggestions, we asked on Twitter for some suggestions to like, stuff to talk about. So I love how I want to give a shout out to my mod Simba because he knows how unreliable and just last minute I am. So thanks.
Yes.
It's really funny because we don't even know if we're gonna like doing this, which
That's
is why
fair.
we keep calling it the pilot episode. We don't know how we're gonna put this on audio, but it'll be out there.
Yeah,
when we do.
I told chat that we're going to take the audio from this episode, make it into a podcast, and then the producers will decide if we're funny enough. The producers being me and you.
I was like, yes, of course, the producers.
I guess we're in charge. Shit.
Yeah, but I like that. I've started seeing, like, I've been listening and watching podcasts every now and then of the variety. I mean, nowadays it's more like D&D or it's like they're thematic, and I was like, oh, I like changing it up every now and then. Like I had the thought of like, what if there's just an episode where we just talk about like musicals?
Yeah, like themed episodes. Yeah.
I know that a lot of people were like, when it came to asking us stuff, they were like, oh, what about voice acting? And we're like, yes, we're both voice actors, but we can't have the first episode be about voiceover.
Right. Otherwise, it'll be like every panel ever where it's like, how do I become a VTuber? Or how do I become a voice actor? What's your favorite role? So we thought that every episode would, if this continues, if the producers decide we're funny enough, if this continues, we'll have different themes. Yeah. But today's theme being the pilot episode, it's a little bit of a charcuterie board of things to see if we like.
Damn.
If we like
I
this,
put that on the table.
A charcuterie board, like little.
Yeah, just like here's the thing. I feel like I should just draw a really shitty charcuterie board and just put it up on there.
Should little meat flowers and like little olives and stuff.
You keep explaining. You keep going.
Yeah, right. I got you. But today's topics were actually submitted by you guys. So if today sucks, it's all your fault, actually, not ours.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Supreme, our actual producer, who is helping pick out all these topics.
Yes.
Yeah. There was one topic before we get into the fan submitted topics. So I started reading A Court of Thorn and Roses. And I know you're a huge fan. Like literally, I think it was either you or Erica that introduced Hayden to the books, and I was just like, okay. I went on a camping trip like this past week, and I was like, oh, I need some reading material, and I started reading it. I'm in chapter 26. I didn't get a chance to finish. Yeah, the first book.
Okay. What's happened thus far?
What has happened this far?
Where are you?
Welcome to the CyYu summary of what's been going on in Court of Thorn and Roses. Let's see if my forgetful ass.
If you guys don't know what A Court of Thorns and Roses is, it's like a really popular book right now by an author called Sarah J. Maas, or named Sarah J. Maas. Incredible story, one of my favorites of all time. I've read it like 8 times. I've gotten like so many friends to read it, and listening to like pretty much checking in on someone reading this and like hearing where they are and what they think of the book is like one of my favorite things of all time. So I'm so excited for this moment right here. Anyways, continue.
Okay. First off, the way TikTok advertises this book, is not at all what I got off the first few chapters. So for those of you who don't know, the way TikTok advertises A Court of Thorn and Roses, it's very smutty. I was expecting like some horny fucking like, you know, kind of book, which apparently what I've heard, apparently that's book 2 onward.
Yeah, you got quite a lot of books to go.
Yeah, I digress. The point is, that is what I have heard. So what has happened? So I'm not gonna lie, it's been a few days, so some of these names are
I got you. Don't worry.
You know, gone with the wind.
I got you.
Because honestly, I'm just like, bro, I remember really enjoying it, and I already forgot what the hell.
I'll help you. Don't worry.
Okay. So the book starts off with Feyre, right?
Yep.
She's hunting out in the woods. She's 19, which is great. I'm like, oh, thank God. You know, I'm glad he gave us an age. I'm glad he gave us an age. It's not your anime pro tag. It's like, I'm hunting in the woods, and I'm actually 13 years old. But funny enough, she did hunt. She did have to start hunt when she was very young.
Yeah.
But it's a story about how she was rich. She her family fumbled the bag. Now they're poor, and now she's the breadwinner, which I don't know why. She made a promise to her mom.
She's the only one that can hunt.
Yeah, her dad is just awful. Her sisters are even worse. It felt like, it's so funny. I was like, oh my God, this is like Cinderella. And Hayden was like, well, more like Beauty and the Beast. But
yeah,
and at the time when I was reading the first chapter, I was like, how is this like Beauty and the Beast? You're so ridiculous. And I'm reading, obviously, and yada, yada, yada. She kills a wolf, and she's like, man, I hope it's not a fairy. Didn't turn into a fairy. Turns out was a fairy. And this chimera lion head thing, you know, comes about, and hey, it's another fairy, and he's come to claim a life for a life kind of thing. And yeah, so Feyre's options were either die or come live with me. And she was like, oh, well, I made a promise to my mom, and the only good thing her dad ever contributed to her life was go with him. And that's kind of weird for dad, but you know, that's what happened.
Go with this stranger. Be gone.
Yeah. Be gone with you, daughter of mine. And yeah, that's what happened. So she goes off to Fairyland. Help me out here. What was the name of the Fairyland? Oh, come on. Help me out here.
Fairy World. I actually don't remember the name of the
Fairy
world.
Fairy godparents.
Listen, there's a lot more. A Prithian.
There you go. Someone in your chat told you. I can hear your brain thinking. Also,
well, without spoilers, there's a lot of other voices in my head, so.
Without spoilers, sorry, I put a really crappy charcuterie board on my screen.
Incredible. Nom. The olives are mine.
There's no olives. You have cheese.
I've already eaten them. That's why.
2 single pieces of salami and a pickle.
Incredible. I'll take the pickle.
You're gonna kill the pickle that's sentient and has a smiley face on it?
Yep.
Anyway,
the louder it screams, the more delicious. Anyways.
Back to the book. She's in Prithia.
Okay, Prithian.
Yeah, she's in Narnia. Turns out the lion guy is not a lion. He's a fairy. He transforms, and he's Tamlin, who apparently a lot of people hate. I'm so far.
Oh, he's great.
So why'd you say it like that?
No, he's great.
Okay.
He's like the prince.
So far, me reading it, I'm actually enjoying it. And as the more I read, I was like, oh, I see the Beauty and the Beast remark that was made. And I'm enjoying it. You know, Feyre's not trusting him, and then blah blah blah. The castle's empty. And
there's Lucian with his whirling, twirling, swirling eye.
Lucian is the sassiest bitch, and I love him.
I love every time they describe him. It's like, and Lucian appeared with his whirling, twirling, swirling, whirling eye. I'm like, what is this? Like, his man has like a telescope for an eye. I have the funniest visuals for Lucian.
I I would really like to see some actual depiction of Lucien one day, and then be like, that is not at
Oh,
all.
I'll send you some
what I
fan art. You
imagined.
just tell me the word.
Oh, brother, fan art.
You just
So-
need a verbal yes from everyone in the exit row, and I'll send the fan art over.
Go, go, go! And then, between her getting to Prithia, she finds out more about the fairies. My favorite bit of the entire story so far has been the moment she got there. She had been glamored since the beginning. And then, like, you don't find this out until like 16 chapters later that she's been exploring the mansion, trying to escape. She's been fooled left and right. And she's like, wow, for such a big manor and mansion, this place sure is empty. I wonder where Tamlin's subjects are. And they're like, oh, they're at the border patrolling. Yep, that's what's it just turned out that she was fucking glamored and everybody could see her and she just couldn't see anybody. So she's like in the middle of the night, be like, hey, no one can see me. And everybody is just like, what is she, a fucking idiot?
She's like sneaking to the fridge for a snack, and everyone's like, this bitch.
That is possibly one of the funniest things that I read in that entire book. I was like, oh my God. But I am enjoying it so far.
Okay.
I am interested in what is going to happen. I do like the the classic like magic trope where it's like, how do we make these magical strong beings weak? There's a plague. There's a plague that ruins their magic. Also, I still don't understand why they get masks. I don't. Yeah.
It's fancy.
Yeah, it's fancy.
It's fancy. They're fae. They get fancy little masks.
There was an orgy or brothel of some sort.
They call it. I don't know how to pronounce it. But it's
lantern
like,
rite. No, I'm just kidding. It was like the fire night.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's like, well, we gotta bang and then we'll make magic for the whole kingdom. That's the. I'm like, that's how that works.
Also really funny, because Tamlin is usually like, yes, I'm very proper and I would never hurt you. And then that night is like, you are so lucky you weren't there. I would have fucking ravished you. And I'm like, what?
Oh, so have you finished? Have you finished that chapter with the festival?
Yeah. The festival, I was done. That was like chapter, I think like 20. I'm on 26. Though I can't remember the last thing I read. I think the last thing I read was closer to that one fairy from the summer court or spring court. No, from the summer court.
Yeah.
His wings get ripped off and he's talking about her. I believe that's one of the last things I read.
He's talking at the fairy court, wings get ripped off. Okay.
Yeah. He's talking about, she took my wings.
So
So
you've gotten to okay. I don't know 100% where you are, so I don't want to say anything, but yeah. I love this though, because this means if this podcast continues, at the end of every episode we should have and getting back to CyYu reading ACOTAR segment. At the end of every episode we'll just have a little recap.
Court of Thorn and Roses. Welcome to CyYu Court.
I know, right? Just you stuck with a bunch of just in like a what's it called, a thing of thorns, a bushel of thorns.
Of thorn and roses.
No, like never mind. I'll workshop this idea.
Oh, okay. I actually have no idea what you're referencing.
Me either. I don't have the brain cell. You're holding it right now, unfortunately. So.
All right. Brain cell pass.
Brain cell pass. Shall we head into some of the comments that chat has given us over on Twitter?
Sure. There is one topic that I saw that I was like, I really want to talk about this
which
one,
one?
But go ahead. Off the top of my head, I can't remember. I have to go through them.
Well,
but if you've got one, go ahead.
When I hacky sack the brain cell back over to you, then you can do that one. I like this one though. Okay, so MMA Gorgon over on Twitter submitted, if you guys could make a comic/manga, what would the plot be? I know, and I've actually talked about this on chat on stream, and if money was no object, I would definitely hire a studio to make this into an anime or a manga. But I want an anime where the main character doesn't want to be the main character, but he or she keeps getting all of the tropes. Like they walk into class and oh my god, they have the seat by the back of the window and they're like, no, like this can't be, not again, and they like have to switch with someone to like alter fate. Like they just don't want to be the main character. And then they walk into like to the kitchen and their mom has like the dead mom hair, like the braid on the head. They're like, mom, no, and they like make their mom change their hair. Like just a bunch of scenarios where they don't want to be the main character.
A bunch of scenarios where they don't want to.
Yeah.
Is that not Psyche K?
Huh? There's no way.
I'm pretty sure that's Psyche K. No?
There's no way.
I'm not kidding. I'm not even trying to fuck with you. I'm being genuine as fuck.
I've never seen that.
There's an anime called Psyche K where the main guy just wants to live his life like
damn
normal.
it.
And then but he is literally the most spot the main character.
Nah.
Like,
oh yeah, he just has like crazy hair and
like he has pink hair. He's got antennas coming out of him. Like,
does he dye his hair? Because that's what my.
No, he doesn't. He's born like that.
See, in my headcanon, my main character like wakes up and their hair is crazy, but then every day they dye it in the morning. They're like, no, this can't be. Like I will. They put contacts in. They're like, I will be normal. I will look like everyone else.
That's really funny. If I were to make a I don't know, because here's the thing. There's so many like tropey stuff that like I feel like everything that you would say is already into an anime.
I know.
Or,
it's all recycled ideas.
Yeah. I'm like trying to really think. I don't know, dude. I'm such a dude, bro. Like that I'm just like my phone keeps going off.
Oh no, tech support.
How professional. I had everything set. And I got distracted by my own phone, my own hubris. Oh boy,
You're such a dude, bro. You said.
Yeah. I was such a like. I don't know. I'm really trying to think. The only thing with like a comic that I think I would make is because I've always had the and I know this is such a trope. Like just being able to like jump. It's the most Kingdom Hearts thing. It's Kingdom Hearts essentially, but not Kingdom Hearts.
Multiverse.
Like not Disney. Yeah, like like the main guy is. Bro, I literally thought of like 5 different things that are exactly what I would describe. Like it's literally like Honkai Star Rail, fucking Doctor Who. There's a book called the Pendragon series that did this shit. Like that book series was like this kid would travel with a group and they travel through time. But in this case, it'd be like, oh yeah, they travel through like different like game universes. And I'm just like, bro,
Code Lyoko.
Yeah, don't you, bro? Have you rewatched Code Lyoko recently?
No, I
do not recommend it. Bro, leave it in your childhood. Because let me tell you, the opening is still amazing. Like
their
no
heads are
denying
so big.
that. Dude, I literally played tic-tac-toe on each of their foreheads, on their 5 heads, if you will.
Oh no.
But yeah, no, it's not great. The plot is very similar. The Return to the Past, yeah. It's very funny. But don't binge it. I saw someone on Twitter because the other day someone posted, it's like, remember the goats? And I was like,
goats.
I remember Code Lyoko. I rewatched it like 2 years ago, and I sat down and watched episode back to back to back. That's the biggest mistake. Here's why people like Code Lyoko. Because they didn't watch it back to back to back. They watched it when they came back from school. And that's the first thing they see on Cartoon Network. And they're like, they get a dosage of an episode. And they're like, wow, that sure was great.
Right.
And then they move on with their lives. But if you sit down and you watch that show back to back to back for hours, you're going to hate yourself.
I think we also remember that I feel like as we grow up, we don't remember what happened, but we remember like how that made us feel. So we're remembering our childhood self being like, I loved that show. It was so magical, whatever. But we're not actually remembering like the show itself. We're just remembering how like we felt about it. But if we watched it now, we're like, oh God. It's like watching old movies that have really bad CGI. It's like, well, I remembered that mechanical arm looked a lot better back then.
Name one. Name a movie. Name a nostalgic movie that will ruin people or hate you because of what you just said.
Jesus. God, I can't remember because I actually feel like like CGI from like 2006 to 2010 actually had better CGI than what we have now.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it would depend.
I feel like some CGI has gotten worse now. Where I'm like, really, that passed? That's on the big screen right now.
I don't think it's worse now. I think what it is just production is just like we need this thing like expeditiously.
Truly, that's probably true.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the same with like anime, you know, like some anime, like look by the same studio, like amazing. And then the next thing you know, you get a slop.
Yeah. Someone said 2000 Barbies movies. That is so true. I remember that looking so much better than it does.
Than it does now?
Yeah. I kind of want to do a marathon where I just like drink wine with the girls and we just watch like the really old Barbie movies.
Have you played any of the Barbie games?
Barbie Horse Adventure. I loved that shit. I was a horse girl growing up.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I was a hunter jumper. I used to have all the trophies, all the ribbons. That's what I did with my free time. I hated myself.
God. Have you thought about playing it on stream?
I would, but it's so funny because like I actually watched some trailers of it and some gameplay because I actually thought about doing like a horse girl Monarch. Anyways, it's really like, oh my God, that foal is up on that cliff. How do we get to him? And it's like, Barbie, just climb the fucking cliff, climb the cliff.
They're treating it like it's Dora.
Yeah. Where do you see the foal? Where is he? I can hear him. I know. And then
Oh my God. Dude, that's so funny.
Maybe I'll do a horse girl stream. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I mean, there's nostalgia plays such a factor in all of these games. Like, I remember being like, oh yeah, I love this game, I love that game, and then I replayed it and I was like, oh, this was
you're like, oh,
this was kind of dog shit.
One game that gets me like that is, did you ever play Final Fantasy X-2?
I have played maybe 3 to 4 Final Fantasies in my life.
Okay. There's those that play it know what I'm about to express. But Final Fantasy X-2 was like my very first video game of all time. Like I bought
X-2?
X-2 was my very first.
Why didn't you play X-1?
I didn't know it existed. My mom got me my mom got me a PS2, PS3, and I then got me that game because it looked like a girl game because it looked like Charlie's Angels.
Your first Final Fantasy game?
No, like my first actual console game. Yeah, I never had a console. I had a Game Boy Advance and that was it. I never had any other video game console. Wait,
so you've played games before then? You played it on Game Boy Advance?
Oh, Game Boy Advance, yeah, and I played like so PC games.
Final Fantasy X is not Final Fantasy X-2 is your first console game.
Yeah.
Okay,
sorry.
that is vastly different.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I played like Pokemon and like Barbie Horse Adventure and like that little fish learning game and stuff, but I never really got into like actual video games. That's why now when I stream, I play games that are like 10 years old, and chat is like, "You never played Fallout?" And I'm like, "No, I never had the consoles." Anyways, Final Fantasy X-2. It's like a pretty much Charlie's Angel kind of game. It's like a bunch of bad bitches, like the 3 girls, whatever.
The girls from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, well, they're the Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts, but the girls, the 3 girls, yeah.
Dude, that's like a kid nowadays being like, oh, the kid from Fortnite, the guy from Fortnite.
Yeah. A part of me shriveled and died. Went, yeah, the girls from Kingdom Hearts. I think they're like little chibis in Kingdom Hearts too, as well. Yeah. Yeah. They're like Charlie's Angels girls. It's Yuna, Riku, and Pain. But Yuna is like a songstress in this world. Anyways, there's an episode where you have to infiltrate the bad ladies. The bad ladies were like her like secret hideout, and she's a really sexy lady, and so you have to be her masseuse. For this one scene, and it is exactly what you think.
Is this not didn't they do this in remake? In 7 remake?
I don't know, but it's LeBlanc's Palace. But I remember being like 14 playing that game and being like, I'm just giving this lady a massage. But now I watch it and I go, oh God, oh no, oh God, oh, like what's happening here?
Charlie's Angels gave this woman a massage?
Yeah. Yuna, songstress Yuna had to infiltrate the oh my god, I almost spoiled A Court of Thorns and Roses.
What? How did you jump to A Court of Thorn and Roses?
There's a sexy lady. Anyways,
I am so confused.
you haven't. Anyways, next episode we'll talk about this.
Okay.
You got to catch up in the chapters.
Clearly.
I almost used a reference that you haven't gotten to yet.
I'll be like, oh yeah, obviously.
But yeah, there's just a sexy lady. You got to give her a massage.
Yeah. Dude, I have played, off the top of my head, Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core on the PSP, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy Tactics, and haven't finished it, but Final Fantasy 16.
Is 16 the online one?
No, that's 14.
Is 16 the boys one?
16 is the British one.
The British one. Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
Where you said that, what was it? Sid was ugly.
Is he? I don't recall this.
That's what you said.
I said the dad was hot.
You did.
The dads are always hot. Let's talk about that.
You did not say Sid. You did not say Sid.
I don't think. Yeah, I have a feeling. Let me Google.
I remember specifically in our tier list for Smash or Pass, you said Sid was not. I believe. I think you put him at like C for Sid.
Wait, Final Fantasy 15?
16. 15 is the one with Noctis and the boys.
Oh
road
no,
trip.
he's cute.
Yeah, hey, don't look at me.
No, he's really cute. No, the discussion was because we were doing a Smash or Pass and
tier list, right?
We were doing tier list, and I said, but he's not as hot as somebody.
Sure.
That's what it was. You don't you twist my words, CyYu. Don't you twist my words. It was that he was. I was like, he's hot, but is he as hot as blank? And I can't remember who blank was.
Was it Grimmjow?
I think it was Grimmjow. It was Grimmjow or Kakashi.
Oh, that sounds right.
I
still stand by it. I think he's way hotter. I think that sounds he's way hotter.
Maybe I'll
than
play.
Both of those.
He also has an accent, which that like gives
that's what I thought would sell you on it.
That gives a few points for sure.
Yeah.
Play back the tape.
Yeah, I need the Carfax on that one because I vaguely remember, but I remember I even played it for you, and you're like, oh, still no, and I was like, that's crazy.
Sometimes I also do things because I know it pisses you off, and I just want to like twist the knife a little bit more.
That's such sibling fucking energy.
It's exactly the Shiego thing. Like people will come up to me at cons and they're like,
God.
do you really still say Shiego? And I go, I do because it pisses CyYu off and it pisses you guys off. So
dude, the thing I think now that pisses me off more than anything is you still say Shiego but spell it differently every single time.
I do that on purpose. I started adding Y's.
Y's?
Y's in there, yeah.
Might as well call her Shy Guy at that point.
SHEIYGO, just to piss you guys off. The more people that get like, because I've seen some comments of people like really upset. Like,
yeah. I don't understand that.
Me either, but the more people I see like super mad about it, the more I go harder.
Like it's obviously in good fun, but yeah. I do find it very funny that people take it so religiously. I was at a con last weekend, and I remember I was talking to a fan, and someone in the background, just from a distance, was like, "It's Shiego," and I was like, "Bro, what the fuck?" Dude, this joke has gotten to the point where I literally saw a cosplayer that same weekend in a Shigo cosplay. And I was like, here we fucking go. And she had no idea what the hell I was talking about. She was so like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, do you...
You're like, never mind.
But her friend was fully aware. Her friend was like, I'll show you the clips later. And I was like, is this a ploy? Like, what's going on here? That's
great.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, this joke has gone too far. It's messing with my mind, man.
It's too funny. I've had cosplayers come up. Someone gave me like a McDonald's toy from like 2002, like unopened of Shigo. Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah, what does it do? Because normally those McDonald's toys like have like, you know, some sort of action. Or also the fact that it's unopened from like 2002 is crazy.
That is, I know. I haven't opened it because it's like in its wrapping. I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah. You could easily do that.
I know. I could. I should just unwrap her and
Well, don't do that.
put her on my shelf.
don't like if you're gonna put her on your shelf, like leave her wrapped in or something. I don't know. Like just.
Yeah, I guess I should put her in a shadow box.
Yeah. Memorialize her. Put it in resin while you're at it.
Ooh, resin. Yeah, with a cheese square. Perfect.
Why the cheese square? Bro?
Why not?
Oh my god, dude! What are you talking?
I'm currently experiencing scuff, and I'm trying to figure it out while I'm also not.
Well, hey, you said the word of the day, scuff.
Scuff, yippee!
What's the scuff?
There are hearts attached to my head on stream. They're just gonna be there all stream.
You mean it's a feature that your model has?
It's a redeem. It's a redeem, and I think someone they're just stuck there.
You can turn it off, right?
I don't know how to do that.
What do you mean you don't know how to do that?
Well, they're stuck. Oh wait, parameters for live 2D items heart will not be synced. Oh wait, what does that mean? Anyways, why don't you choose the next topic while I figure this out?
All right. Well, this one is a stupid one that I saw it and I was like, this will be dumb. This will be a fun dumb discussion. This one is from Alicia. Taylor's version is their full name, or at Fragile Milk with a 1. Is cheesecake a pie or a cake?
Is cheesecake a pie or a cake?
It's got to be a cake, right?
It's a pie. It's a pie.
How is it a pie?
Well, because it's like,
Go on. Explain your answer.
I mean, because it's like a. Wait, I gotta look at a photo of cheesecake. I actually hate cheesecake.
You hate? Wait, what? Sorry, my brain short-circuited. You fucking what?
I don't like cheesecake. I think it's so gross.
Me?
I hate it. I only
You're just doing this to spite me. You're doing this to spite me.
No, it's too much.
What are you talking? Where have you gotten cheesecake from? Fucking Cheesecake Factory?
No, like, I also don't like chocolate, but like maybe I'm just. Listen.
That's a topic for another. That's a topic for another conversation.
I like the crust of cheesecake, and I like a little bit of cheesecake with it, but it's too much. The ratio of cheesecake to crust is not enough. It's just too much.
Where are you getting cheesecake
I've had it so many different places.
From where?
Everywhere.
That is everywhere. Publix, Costco, like Ralph's.
My whole life, my whole 32 years. No, whenever like the table will order it, I'm like, maybe this time I'll like it. Like we're at a nice restaurant. Nah, like.
What flavors are you getting, man?
Cheesecake. There's multiple flavors of cheesecake.
It with strawberry, like.
Yeah, like sometimes there's like raspberry on it. Sometimes there's like blueberries. Like yeah.
How do you not like? Wait, all right.
I like the crust.
This leads to, well, yeah, that's you. You want the crust, like the cheesecake with the crust is what makes it amazing. But hold on, that's beside the fucking point. What is in this discussion? Just to dissect how you have terrible taste buds. What desserts do you like?
I like. I don't.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
I would rather have something savory than something sweet.
Oh, brother. Okay, but if you could have a sweet thing, if off the top of your head, of all the things that are like, man, that sweet thing, I could eat it anytime I think about it.
I like ice. I almost said dry ice. What's an icy, like like Italian ice. I could eat Italian ice all day, every day.
I was like, ice?
Ice! I just want ice! Just ice! Ice is dessert! Ice! Crunch, crunch, crunch! Where's the brain cell?
Snow cone or a gelato?
Gelato or Italian ice. Like, just like Italian ice. You ever had Italian ice?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Like ice shavings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like ice cream, but sometimes it's too much. Like, sometimes I just don't want the cream. Like, it's too much. Too heavy.
What do you mean too much?
Too heavy.
Do you like it smooth then?
Yeah. Well, sometimes I mean, I like ice cream, but sometimes it's just too heavy, and I'm like, I'm not feeling that. Like, it's gonna be heavy in my tummy. Does you never have that?
Are you lactose intolerant?
No, sometimes I just don't want. Sometimes certain foods just make me feel.
Okay, but you're not talking about sweetness.
No.
Okay. What the fuck?
I'm trying to describe what I can't other than and yaha. Dry ice is like nothing. It's like nothing.
The Cusco. It's like the Cusco, the kids from the Cusco movie.
Yeah. Well, what do you like about cheesecake?
What I like about it? I don't know. The flavor, the crust, the smell, like shit, dude. Like what? And you pair it with a strawberry, delicious. You pair that with a blizzard, like Dairy Queen, the Royal New York Cheesecake Blizzard is amazing. What are you talking about?
I don't know. It's just someone said lactose in denial.
If you don't have a sweet tooth, that I can get.
I don't.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Clearly that makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The only time I have a sweet tooth is when I eat a lot. If I eat a lot of food, sometimes I'm like, now I just need
a lot of salt.
Yeah, and then I'm like, now I gotta balance it out.
You mean the thing desserts exist? The reason why they exist?
Yeah, but I don't always do that. I don't always gorge myself.
All this pop. Yeah, that's why you get a fucking small. Or you share with a friend.
I guess, but like sometimes I'm like, no, I'd rather just have another bite of pasta. I gotta be in the mood for a dessert. I don't know, but it's not like a.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
But never cheesecake.
I really do. Sure, fair. I mean, here's the thing. So I can't have chocolate anymore because of kidney stones, right?
Yeah.
And I'll eventually figure that out. I have to go to a doctor for it. Like I'll eventually figure that out, right? But one of my favorite desserts before the Royal New York Cheesecake Blizzard from Dairy Queen. We're not sponsored by them. It's just a good
or hey,
dessert.
slide into my DMs, Dairy Queen.
Whoa. $2 parfait. It was a chocolate lava cake. A chocolate lava cake with ice cream.
Okay.
Delicious. That was my go-to. Like I was like, if I see that at a restaurant, frame one, I'm buying that thing. Because the warmth of the lava cake paired with the ice cream, heaven. Absolutely. And Hayden went as far as to make me a white chocolate version of that so I could actually have it, and it's still delicious. Like it's still my go-to. If every restaurant on the planet could make a white chocolate version of a lava cake, I would appreciate it, because then I will order it every single time I go, and I will weigh like 50 pounds more.
So true.
Look, other than that, chocolate wise, I'm okay. Like if you're not a fan of chocolate, sure, whatever. Like the last time I had chocolate was this past week to make s'mores, and I had to do white chocolate, and it was still good. No. Do you like s'mores?
I do like s'mores. I love s'mores because because like you get like the savoriness of the marshmallow, you get the graham cracker. The graham cracker, that's it.
I was like, savory of the fucking marshmallow?
Sorry.
What are you even talking about?
Wait, can I have a hot take for a second?
Okay.
Have you ever made a s'more in the microwave?
No. A s'more in the microwave?
Yeah, I don't recommend. Well, sometimes you just don't have an open flame, or you don't trust yourself with an open flame, or like others don't trust you.
Hold on. How?
How do you make?
What do you do? I want to hear this process from the person that has literally broken a plate from heating up bacon. Go ahead.
You know, I think it's possibly not healthy to do this, and I'll explain why. But I've done it. I've done it a few times. So what you have to do is you have to put like a little you have to rip a little bit of a paper towel, and you put that in the bottom of the oven. I mean, at the bottom of the microwave, and then you put the graham cracker.
Wait.
Microwave.
Sorry, you go first. Yeah, I'll say my thoughts after.
Paper towel, graham cracker, then
on the microwave. I just want to make sure you said on the microwave.
On the base of the plate of the microwave, the thing that circles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the marshmallow, and then you hit 1 minute, and then you have to watch it, and then
wait.
It doesn't take the whole minute though. You got to stop it, but you hit 1 minute, easy.
Okay.
Minute start.
Questions.
It's okay, but let me finish, and then I'll take your questions. Okay, and then so when you put a marshmallow in the microwave, it expands to like
right
20 times the size of a marshmallow.
Obviously,
and you have to wait for the like it's like a little balloon. Then you stop it, and you take it out, and you have to eat it so fast because if you wait too long, the marshmallow becomes rock hard. Which, now thinking about this, is probably what happens inside my stomach, which like one day I'm gonna die and possibly it's gonna be all those microwaved marshmallows catching up with me. I will now take your questions.
Okay, first, you don't put an additional plate in the microwave. You use the plate the microwave has, is what you're saying.
Oh, not all the time, just for marshmallow.
Okay. So for marshmallows, you don't put the marshmallow on a plate. You use the plate of the microwave.
Well, you just like paper towel, and then you lift out the paper towel.
Right, but that's what I'm asking, right? You're doing it there and not on a separate plate, right?
Yeah, because I want to wash a plate for one fucking marshmallow.
You know, that plate is not for that. That plate is to rotate the plate.
You never put anything just in the microwave on a paper towel?
No.
Oh. I mean, that's how I should have done the bacon. I wouldn't have broken that plate that one time.
Yeah. No shit.
Well, all of my plates have like a little bit of. I'm a bougie bitch. All of my plates have little gold on it, so I actually can't put it in the microwave.
You put a paper towel, and then a marshmallow.
No, paper towel, graham cracker, marshmallow.
Okay, you forgot saying the graham cracker.
No, I said it. Roll it back. I said it like 4 times. Roll it back. Roll it back.
You did
yes,
not.
I did. Yes, I did. Chat.
Bro. Okay. I feel like you should have maybe put another one on the graham cracker.
Why?
Like
you want the
over it.
You want the. Well, it's only in the microwave for like 20 seconds.
Okay.
Because otherwise the paper towel will stick to the marshmallow.
Did you put the chocolate?
No, I don't like chocolate.
That's not a fucking s'more.
It is. It's a s'more. It's not.
That's a marshmallow and graham
It's the only
crackers.
s'more I can eat.
What are you talking about?
I don't like chocolate.
That's not a s'more. If I look up the definition of a s'more and it says a chocolate is involved,
it doesn't have to be.
How do you make a s'more?
Well, CyYu, since you can't have chocolate right now because fate has cursed you, or do you just not have s'mores anymore?
I literally said white chocolate.
Well, white. Not the same.
Here, let me help you out. Is a s'more still a s'more without chocolate?
I'm gonna type in. I'm on Bing. S'more with no chocolate.
Well, if it'll help you, there's a whole Reddit thread from 2 years ago that says s'mores without chocolate are better, and I think you make that. But that's not a fucking s'more.
It's true though. Yes, Reddit. Yes, I stand with you. No chocolate and proud.
You really want to die on that hill.
Plain s'more and proud. Yeah, you can. Yeah, okay. This person in chat, you can have traditional and modified in anything. I'm just having a modified s'more.
That is not.
I got those mods.
You've been playing too much Fallout.
I installed mods in my s'more. Don't worry about it.
You had a marshmallow sandwich.
Listen, CyYu, just if I'm not using the chocolate, that just means more chocolate for you.
But I can't have the fucking chocolate.
White chocolate. More white chocolate for you.
There you go. Sure. Bro, what the fuck?
I just don't like it. And you know what? I think it's I think I don't like dairy stuff. It's coming. I'm holding the brain cell, and I feel like I don't like it.
Do you think you might be lactose intolerant?
Possibly. Like,
why do you not like it? Does it make your tummy feel weird?
Yeah, I feel really.
Then you're probably lactose intolerant.
It makes me feel not great. It makes me feel sicky.
Then you're probably lactose intolerant.
But I love cheese. Don't do this to me.
Let me ask you this. After you eat cheese, do you feel bad and need to go to the bathroom?
No, I gotta lay down.
But you feel bad?
Yeah, I feel heavy. Like I feel like I'm like a little balloon child walking around.
You're
Probably.
intolerant.
Oh, I don't even like normal milk. I only like nut milk. Nuts. I only like. I only like oat milk. Yeah.
Which oat milk?
Oat milk?
I was going to ask.
Yeah.
I was
Oat
going
milk
to
for
ask
teas.
which nut. I was going to ask which nut.
Which
but,
nut?
you know,
Yeah.
you answered.
Well, all nuts are equal. But oat milk when you want a more creamy milk. Like oat milk is like whole milk, but then like almond milk is like half milk or skim milk.
Sure.
Yeah, it's the equivalent.
I used to partake in the almond milk, and weirdly enough, I found out with my kidney stones, I can't have any of those milks, so I have to go back to ordinary whole milk.
Just can you do nut milk?
No, I told
Just
you I can't.
normal 100% cow?
Yeah.
Oh my god, how do you do that with voice acting? For those of you guys that don't know, it's really bad to have dairy.
We weren't going to talk about.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding.
So true. You're right. Well, this is
Totally.
well, as there's a charcuterie board in front of me on your stream, I'm gonna pick up the one. We'll make this a charcuterie stream.
You know, I do have to say it's really funny how we ended up talking about milk and all that stuff, because the person that submitted this question is called Fragile Milk. So
that's kind of funny.
I do find it funny. All that to go back around, this explains why you don't like cheesecake.
You know what? That's so right. You're so true. Wow. Damn.
Yeah. Now, is it a pie or is it cake? I think it's cake.
I think it's a pie. Because it has
what makes it a pie?
Because it has a crust. Cake doesn't have a crust.
Is that what constitutes a pie?
I mean, think what other cake has a crust like that? I can name 50
cakes actually.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah, they layer that bitch.
Oh, like a hard crust like that?
Sometimes, yeah.
Wait, I want to show me.
I don't know if
I want to be educated. I want to be educated, CyYu.
All right, yeah.
I'll be doing a deep dive into pies later. Don't you worry. Someone says Black Forest cake.
Black Forest cake? That sounds cool.
It sounds like something that you get at like
I grew up with some that had layers, and it was like, it's not tres leches, which is delicious, but I don't really think tres leches has a crust like that. But it has like dulce de leche and caramel in between the layers. So there's also there's also baklava cheesecake, which instead of the crust they use baklava.
Baklava. It's fun to say. Baklava.
Yeah. I'll have to find it for you later. For the next episode, I'll find you your
Oh, raspberry cheesecake with brownie crust. Okay, there are cakes that have crusts.
Yeah.
But I think it's like the same kind of argument, like, is a tomato a fruit? Because
what?
Tomato's a fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like the same kind of thing where it's like,
what do you mean?
Like you know, like tomatoes are fruit, but it doesn't belong in like a fruit salad. You know? Like cheesecake is a cake, but it's really it doesn't belong with the other cakes. It belongs with the pies, you know?
Okay. I thought you were gonna go in a completely different direction with that. I was like,
where'd you think where'd you think I was going?
I don't know, saying that some people think that tomatoes are vegetables, and I'm like, what?
I mean, it belongs with the vegetables, but it's a fruit. You know, it's that kind of thing. Yeah.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean now. But I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, it's a veggie, and I was like, what? No,
you thought you were gonna like totally mind blow me. Yeah. Gotcha.
No, I don't even think that. I think you blew my fucking mind for like a second.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. For once, damn.
You know, so you remember? Honestly, I think a closer analogy is is a hot dog a sandwich.
Yeah, as a hot dog and taco. Yeah.
I found out that it just literally depends on the state.
Interesting.
Like where in the state in the US it is, because like according to game theory or food theory, a Subway sandwich in New York is considered cake.
Oh?
Because the bread of Subway sandwiches has too much sugar. So the amount of sugar, it's classified as a cake.
Ew.
Yeah. So it literally does depend on the state.
That's so foul.
Yeah.
That's so as someone who only likes savory things over sweet, if I bit into a Subway sandwich and my little sweet tasters were wee woo, too much sugar, I would lose it. My little taste receptors.
When was the last time you had a Subway sandwich?
I ordered one on stream a little while ago, a couple months ago.
Did you like it?
It tastes like childhood to me because I used to have a Subway sandwich for lunch growing up. So it's a nostalgic food.
Nostalgic flavor.
Yeah.
I'm glad the nostalgia goggles are still, or I guess taste buds were still holding strong. Do you think next time you'll eat it, you'll just be like, it tastes like shit now?
Possibly.
Now that you know it's like way more sugar than you thought.
Yeah, I'm like, tastes like if cold Lyoko was a sandwich. It tastes a lot better in my memory.
Should have stayed in my childhood. Good Lord. Oh my gosh.
I love the segueing we're having on all these questions. It's kind of brilliant. We truly were like, are we gonna have enough to talk about?
Yeah, that was always my concern because I've like done I did a podcast way back and I was like, someone else handle the topics, and it was this whole thing, and I'm glad that this is just like, oh, it's just us conversing and talking about random shit.
No, I had no fear at all. I was like, we will be able to talk for hours. There's no concern on my end.
Well, I'm
just
glad.
knowing us. Okay, you
all
chose
right.
the first one and the last
Just
one. Let me see. Ooh, food takes. Oh, you're gonna hate me for this one.
More food takes.
This one is by Jake Paul over on Twitter. Jacob Paul, not Jake Paul. You know what I'm talking about. The common name.
Wow.
Jake Paul 427. Food takes. What are some of the best foods you both tried all over your travels, from cons, vacations, work travels, etc.? I have one immediately in my head, and chat has heard this story, and I'm going to possibly redisgust everyone and also disgust you. Listen.
Should I? Oh, disgust.
Disgust. Yeah, disgust. Sorry, not disgust.
I heard you say disgust. Okay.
So I really like pickles. And I really like pizza.
Oh, brother.
And I've always wanted to try a pickle pizza. And I was talking about how delicious pickles would be on pizza before I went into this one con. And then at that con, me and a bunch of other voice actors went out to dinner one night. And on the menu, lo and behold, it's like the gods heard me. There was a pickle fucking pizza. And I went, I know what I'm ordering immediately. They had a whole menu of just pizzas. And it was a pickle pizza. And it was delicious. We waited like 2 hours for this pizza. It was worth it.
2 hours for a fucking pickle pizza?
Well, they brought me the wrong pizza, and they went, and then they went, well, will that be fine? I go, no, I wanted the pickle pizza. So I had to wait again for the actual pickle pizza. Yeah. Even though I was so hungry, I was like, no, I need this. It was delicious, so amazing. Oh my God, it was like ranch and pickle, and it was so good. I do regret though. I brought it back
on the pizza.
It was like instead of like marinara sauce, it was like a ranch kind of.
As like the
sauce on the pizza. It was so good.
Pickles fried?
They were heated onto the pizza as if they were pepperoni.
Okay.
It was good, and I think they were like really finely ground up pickles, as if it was like relish on it as well. Delicious.
Okay.
But I will never eat it again because I brought it back to my hotel room and I put it in the fridge. And I woke up the next morning ready to go to the con. Luckily, it was Sunday, so I was leaving. The room smelled so disgusting. I was gagging putting my makeup on. And I was like, I'm going to smell like pizza. They probably had to fumigate that room. There's no way they were able to have that room be to like turn around that room for the next person. There was, or
you did that,
or they just sprayed a bunch of like flower scent in there, and someone went, it smells like. What is that smell? What is that awful smell? So I'm so sorry to whoever had that room after me.
Damn, you did that.
I didn't do that.
I will say I have been curious to try it, and ranch with pickles makes sense because I do like pickles. Clearly not as much as you do. And I do like fried pickles, and usually they pair it with ranch, and it's delicious, you know. But on a pizza,
it was good. It was.
I don't know.
It was good.
I'd have to try it.
Yeah.
I can't solely judge you for it, but the next day shit, that sounds disgusting.
It was so foul.
Disgusting.
I didn't eat pickles for like 2 months after that.
There was I have like 2 stories technically. One is like from I went to this convention called TechoCon, and they had a local sandwich shop called Tremonti Bros, if I remember right. Dude, those sandwiches were awesome. I had one every single day. I was like, what am I eating today? What am I eating today? And I tried one on the menu like every single day. It was delicious. But the other story that I'm going to talk about, I went to, that's my dog. It's bound to happen, you know. It'll be
it's our third
staple.
Co-star.
Yeah.
We should have an episode where we just the theme is just dogs.
The dogs, yeah, has got to be, just pets. But this other one I went with a group of voice actors. Like they were like, oh, we got a reservation for the Steakhouse, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I like steak. And I got like this dry aged New York strip, which I was like, okay, whatever. But then this place had this steak called the Cajun ribeye. This place is called Morton's. It's somewhat fancy, like it's a bit expensive, but man, that steak has changed my life.
Really?
Dude, I literally take everybody to that steakhouse whenever I can. I took my dad like 2 months ago. The way it happened was I had my dry age and I was like, this is all right, you know? And then my friend Bill, he's like, hey, you got to try this thing. And I was like, okay. I take a bite and I was like, my life changed. My eyes widened. And I was
describe it.
Dude, you know how we were talking about how nostalgia tastes?
Yeah.
Not even kidding. I've never had this steak in my life. And it tasted like nostalgia. Like I was
past life.
I smell Ecuador. I taste the meat. Like, bro, the spices. I was like salivating. Dude, I like this steak so much. I dreamt about this steak for a week. I'm not even kidding. I was losing my mind. I texted the same group, a few of the folks that I had dinner, and I was like, hey, you guys want to get steak again tonight? And they're like, dude, you've been thinking about it too? Yeah. I like that steak so much that first night, we're like, hey, I know we just all ate, but if we got another one of these, you down to split it 4 ways just to like have it? And we did that.
For dessert, another steak.
Dude, not even kidding. Not even kidding. That is exactly what we did.
Hell yeah.
And I have gone back with different people to introduce this steak to people. Like it's awesome. Like I introduced it to Hayden. I introduced it to Phil, our director for Honkai Star.
I want to go.
Dude, next time I'm in LA. Well,
okay, hell yeah.
Thank you.
Someone
I'm gonna laugh my ass off when you're the only person that's like, it's not that good. And I'm gonna be livid, bro. If you literally have this steak and you look at me, we're like, really? This is it?
Listen, I don't really like.
Be so pissed.
No, I don't like steak too much. So this it might change my world. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh God! Either that, or you're just gonna be like, it's another steak. I don't see the appeal.
Or I might have a ratatouille moment. Who knows?
God, I hope you do, because I'm telling you, I was gassing this steak up to my dad, and my dad was like, I don't know. I've had some good steaks. Like he's like, I've been to Ruth Chris. I've been to these other fancy steakhouses, and I took him, and he's like, do you think we should get that many sides? I was like, no, the sides are pretty portioned. Like,
wait, what is it called?
Be careful. Morton's Steakhouse. And literally fucking and my dad wanted to order appetizers and all this stuff, and I was like, just, steak is pretty big, 16 ounces, just give it a chance. And I see him take a bite and his eyes widen, and he's like,
yeah, the ratatouille moment.
Dude, he's like, that's a good steak. And the next day I have to take him to the airport. It's the morning, and I was like, hey, what's up? And he's like, I'm still thinking about that steak. And I was like, really?
That is so cute.
Hell yeah.
For his...
Dude, I even took Philip Bach, the director, one of our directors for Honkai Star Rail. And this dude, he's like, I gotta go. And I was like, Phil, you gotta try this steak. He's like, I've been to Morton's plenty of times. And I was like, but have you had their Cajun ribeye? And he's like, no. And he stuck around and he's eating it and he goes, damn it. And I was like, what's wrong, Phil? He's like, I'm mad that you're right. And I was like, that's right. That's fucking right. So if you hate this steak, I'm going to be pissed.
I can't wait. Cute idea though. I'm gonna give you this one for free. For your dad's birthday, you should just buy a bunch of the steaks and just like overnight dry ice send him a bunch of the steaks.
That'd be sweet. It's so funny. I tried to pay for dinner that night and he told me to go eat a dick. Yeah.
I can always beat my dad. He's a little slow getting his wallet out of his back pocket.
Nah,
So
they gave the check to him and I like reached out for it and he's like, haha, what, you're gonna pay? And I was like, yeah. And then he started getting viscerally angry and he started cursing at me in Spanish. And he's like, I'm not gonna know this shit. And I was like, all right. And then he told me you can start paying for the check when I'm 60. And I was like, so next year, got it. All right,
shit.
Next year I'm paying for
Shots
the check.
fired. Oh shit. I used to threaten my mom that I'd bring little scissors in my handbag, and then if she said that she'd pay, I'd threaten to cut her credit cards in half.
Oh.
It's like, yeah. Probably these little scissors just in case.
You just pull out scissors. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to pay?
Think again.
You want to pay? You want to pay, bitch?
You want to pay? Oh, you're going to pay, all right.
They call your credit card company tomorrow and explain this.
We've noticed a lack of credit card usage. What
I'll show you how to save money. Cut.
20% or more on Monarch
I know,
insurance.
right? Oh, too great.
Oh God, but yeah,
I'll try that steak though. I'll try it.
100%. Yeah, next time I'm in town, I'll hit you up and be like, hey.
Yeah. Is it just buttery? Is it juicy? Is it?
Oh, it's juicy.
Okay.
Juicy.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
They do have butter, but I would recommend having it on the side.
Oh, okay.
Especially for your first
They
time.
don't flambe it. They don't do the little.
There's two butters. I can't remember one of them, but the other is a truffle butter. So.
Listen, I'm a hoe for some truffle.
Well, we'll put it to the side.
Yeah. Next episode, I'll talk about the steak, and you'll talk about what happened in A Court of Thorns and Roses. This will be great.
We have topics. We have
topics. Yeah.
We've got topics, baby.
On the last episode of Scuff and Stuff.
Tentative title.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Here's the stuff and here's the scuff. The scuff is you didn't like it, and that's gonna piss me off. I'm telling you, I am going to be so. The next episode's just gonna be like, "Hi, welcome to Scuff and Stuff." Today we're talking about how Monarch fucking hates me.
I know, no joy. Okay, I chose the last topic. You choose the next one.
Okay. Oh, I feel like we have to talk about this because it's just fucking weird. Do you know the one I'm gonna bring up?
No, I don't. All right. Is it
All
one?
right.
Is
this was on your responses. I just want to let that be known.
Okay.
This was on your responses, so I don't want to. At Narplegon asks, if you had to choose between a werewolf and a robot as a lover, what would you pick?
Go ahead, CyYu.
No, please,
no,
go ahead.
The person that asked the question has to answer it first.
It's a robot.
I have several. I have several questions.
All right. What are your several questions?
Does the werewolf become is this a Twilight situation?
Oh God.
Is the werewolf become a person?
It just says werewolf. It just.
I know, but I need other questions. I need other questions.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
Then no, because that's weird.
I'm actually quite surprised at you. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought you would have gone werewolf.
Not today.
Not today. So if a bracken.
Oh no. Well,
if
like the bracken. This is different. This is.
How is it different?
This is different.
How?
It's different.
How?
Explain,
please.
He's my man. The bracken. If you guys don't know, I'm in love with the bracken from Lethal Company. If you've played the game, you know, and if you don't know, you just have no imagination.
In the viewer's defense, your imagination is fan art. So.
That's all that matters. Fan art's where it's at. AO3 lovers ride. guys.
So,
Okay.
by that logic, why not the werewolf?
It too for lack of a better word, too dog-like. There needs to be some semblance of like human there, you know?
So you go robot.
Yeah. I don't like either. I need more than this. I need more than robot or this.
It's their question, not mine.
I need like a visual. It's really important to me.
All right. Here, fine. I'll pull something out of.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. Wait a second. Like, is this like a 2B robot? Because like, yeah.
Oh, if it was a 2B robot,
Is this like a
100%.
robot from like Detroit Become Human? Because yeah. But like, for some reason, when I think robot, my brain gives me like the guy from Marvel. Or like a robot, like
Vision?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty humanoid. I don't.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm like, also
Okay.
like sometimes my brain gives me like what's that movie with the fuck
My brain goes to Edie from Mass Effect.
oh, I don't know who that is, but mine goes to the what's the movie?
I put a picture.
What's the I'll be back.
Terminator.
Terminator. That's what I think of, and I go no, not that. But like 2B. Oh, someone in chat said Wally. Guys, guys, we're gonna have to.
That was Wally.
We were on the highway near exit. Okay, we were back on the highway. Jesus Christ, not Wally. Who said that, band?
Wow.
Time them out. Bonk. Wally? What? Go Gadget? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh my god.
Someone said,
Oh my God.
Baymax, we need to calm down in chat immediately.
Baymax.
This is a totally different
balloon.
This is a different flavor. Yeah, this is not. No, I'm thinking like 2B, like Vision. Yeah, a robot.
Yeah. Robot. Yeah.
Yeah, you could just. Yeah. Exactly. And then
I honestly can't give you a good. I mean, when I think werewolf, I think of, which isn't even true. I think of Blythe from Elden Ring, and I haven't even played that game.
oh no, a bow has entered the chat.
Really? At the exact
No.
moment I said that?
No.
I was like, there's no way.
No.
The timing would have been impeccable.
No. You know, I see the vision, but it's not for me. I see it. It's just it's a little bit. You know, there's like a scale, and it's a little bit too far to animal. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I go robot.
Yeah.
Not iRobot.
I think as well. But if the scale was like a little, like a little bit further along, if we're like talking
What
like
do
a
you mean?
Twilight situation.
No, because that's not even a werewolf. They just turn into wolves.
That's true. That's
That's not a werewolf. Those are just dudes that can turn into wolves.
That's true.
Like literally. Also, speaking of that, I have never seen Twilight, but I saw some behind the scenes that I don't know if they're real or not, but they CG'd them like they were in mocap suits.
Yes.
Like the guy from Shark Boy and Lava Girl, Shark Boy.
Yes.
He was in a mocap suit, and they mocapped him as a wolf, and she pet him.
Yes.
She pet him in the suit.
Those are
the most. That's ridiculous. Have you fucking seen?
Yes. So for those of you guys that have not seen, he is in not even like a mocap suit. He's in like a full tight suit onesie.
Yeah.
With like the head. Like he looks like he's just like in a full body like tight skin onesie, and he's getting his head the back of his head rubbed, but.
And then they animated it to that.
Yeah, and they just animated a whole wolf over him. He did not need to be there for that. That could have been a stunt. That could have been a stunt actor. Because the wolves don't talk. Why'd they have him doing that?
Dude, it's almost as like ridiculous as like when they pet Rocket Raccoon. But like they had James Gunn's brother as the Rocket like placeholder, right?
Oh.
So, but that I understand a little bit more because Rocket is a humanoid body.
Right. Yes. Like there's things that they have to like capture.
Yes.
Yeah.
That I
and he
actually
talks. He has
understand.
facial expressions.
Yes.
Yes.
That I understand a bit more than fucking
No, this
Taylor
should have
Lautner.
been this should have been a Game of Thrones situation where they just have a green ball be the dragon's head, you know?
Yes, they easily
100%.
could have done that.
I just-
100,000,000%.
I just would like to imagine that they didn't tell Taylor about this and that he
No.
he walked into his trailer
He
one
showed
day.
up on set.
Yeah, and they were like, "Here's your outfit." And he's like, "What's that?"
He's like
"Well,
waiting
today."
for makeup.
Yeah.
And they're like, "All right, Mr. Lautner, put this on." And they're like,
He's like, "Huh?"
"What?" I thought it'd be taking clothes off because
Yeah.
I show off my chest and stuff. No, not for this scene.
Yeah. He looks so there's a photo of him like just leaning over getting his head rubbed, and he looks so like this poor man. I feel like he was like outer body experiencing this. Like there's no way he
God.
was mentally there for that. Look, he's like what like he's wide-eyed just staring down like I'm getting paid for this.
Oh my God, dude. I can't believe that's real. I genuinely cannot believe that is real.
That's really great.
Yeah.
If you're
All that to
listening
say robot.
Yeah. If you're
Robot.
listening to this podcast while you're driving or something, just Google it later. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. My goodness. All right, your turn.
Okay, my turn. Let me scroll past all the photos that I put in our chat. Let's see. Maybe I'll pull one from yours.
Ooh, mine are pretty tamed, I gotta say.
Okay.
In comparison.
Ooh, I like this one. If you cooked, okay, this one comes from Brave Dawns over on Twitter. If you
Okay.
cook 2 lasagnas and then stack them on top of each other, do you have 1 lasagna or 2 lasagnas?
All right, first of all, we don't cook. Like that's just. I mean, you've seen her cook. She fucking breaks a goddamn plate. And me.
Yeah,
At
chef.
this point, I literally, yeah, chef. I'd be in panic. I would literally be the type of chef is like that Gordon Ramsay would put the 2 slices of bread on his fucking head. I'm like,
What are you?
I'm a fucking idiot sandwich chef. So if stacking a lasagna, does that make it 2 sandwiches? Or 2, sorry, I was still on the sandwich bit.
I was like, wow, it's a lasagna sandwich. Shit, this question got a lot
Honestly,
harder.
Hold on a second.
Yeah,
Hold
wait
on
a second. Is it?
I would actually, just press down on the stacked lasagnas, put
Well,
more carbs on that bitch, and just eat it with your hand.
Listen, I've made lasagna with my mom. My mom's half Italian, so every time I talk about my ancestors just roll in the grave every time I spell spaghetti wrong on stream. But so, like lasagna is like one noodle and then like a layer of stuff, and then like one noodle and a layer of stuff. So I guess it is kind of like a sandwich, but if sandwich was noodle.
I mean, they used to make Red Robin used to have ramen burgers.
That sounds delicious, actually.
It actually was
That actually
delicious,
sounds
but
so
instead of bread, they used ramen, and I don't know how they did it, but the outer layer of ramen was like rough, like like you
Did
could
they fry
actually hold
it?
it, and then inside it was like noodles, like it was like cooked noodles.
Wow, that sounds so good.
Yeah, it was delicious. And,
Sounds like horrible, but also delicious. Like like
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I have to lay down after that one.
it was so good. I wish I could have it again, honestly. Or
Bring
maybe it's
it
one of
back.
those nostalgia things, maybe it actually tastes like shit.
God damn it.
To the lasagna thing, it would just be one, right? Like one big ass lasagna.
One really tall lasagna.
Yeah.
I
It'd be
mean,
like a tower.
but wait a second. Wedding cakes are just cakes on top of cake, but you don't say I like your wedding cakes. You say I like your wedding cake, even though it's
Right.
multiple cakes stocked. So that is just one cake. Yeah, so
Right.
it's the same theory.
So
yeah,
it would be one lasagna.
yeah, same
One
theory.
big
Yeah,
ass
yeah,
lasagna.
one big lasagna.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wedding
Can
cake
I say
theory.
a hot take?
Sure,
Growing up, I hated lasagna.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I wasn't a fan. Even now, I'm like kind of hesitant. Like now, I'm like, it's fine. I'm not.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not like. Yeah. I feel like everybody. It's really weird. Okay, I'm gonna go into a bit of a tangent that might
Go ahead.
hate me. I was the kid that like didn't like lasagna. I didn't like mac and cheese. But the thing was, the only mac and cheese.
Wait.
Let me finish. No.
You did this to me with cheesecake. You what?
Let me finish. Let me finish.
All right.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
The only mac and cheese they would make, and I still stand on this hill, is the Kraft mac and cheese.
Okay.
And I hated that mac and cheese. And it
That's
wasn't
fair.
until Howard cooked me mac and cheese like in 2016, 17, where I had what mac and cheese was actually like that I liked it.
You had real cheese and not the fake plastic powder
Yes.
cheese.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Yeah, you had like Fallout 4, like
for the longest time, I thought mac and cheese was god awful.
Oh my
And
God.
it was because of Kraft mac and cheese.
Just boxed cheese. It's boxed powdered cheese.
Yeah. I
That's
fucking
you
hated
know
it.
what?
My
That's fair.
siblings hated me. My siblings hated me because I was like, I don't want mac and cheese. And my mom was like, well, I guess I'm not making mac and cheese. And I remember my brother and my sister would look at me and they'd be like, fuck you.
Are you the youngest?
No, I'm the middle.
Oh, that makes sense.
And I feel like that should explain a lot.
That makes so much sense. Oh, they're there.
Yeah.
They're there.
Yep, that's me. I also was a gremlin. Like not only with the mac and cheese. I've told this story on stream multiple times, but I don't think I've told you.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in elementary school, I lied about being allergic to peanut butter because I do not like peanut butter. Like
I
at
did
all.
the same with chocolate. I said
No
I was.
way, dude!
I said I was allergic. Oh my God, are we the same person?
Bro,
Wait.
Okay. So what I did was I lied about being allergic to peanut butter because I couldn't stand the sight, the smell, or the taste.
Same.
Bro,
What the
literally, because of that, no one in my class was able to have those like fucking snackable, fucking those like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Which I'm like, good. I fucking hate those. So for the whole like elementary school, no one in my class could have those.
Oh my. So similar thing. Whenever a kid's birthday would come along, they would have to have a vanilla option for me. Because I was allergic to chocolate, and and then I made every other kid jealous.
Quote unquote allergic to chocolate.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, and Amanda, here's your special little cupcake, darling. I hope you enjoy it. All the other kids are like, I want that. That one looks nice. I want that one. I'm like, no, I have to have this one. I'm allergic. Chat says we're listening to two monsters.
Bro, you want to know what's the best part? The best part is years later. This was probably like 5-6 years ago. I was talking to my buddy Tyler, and he's actually allergic to peanut butter to the point he needs an EpiPen, right? And I told him that story, and he puts his hand on my shoulder and he goes, bro, you could have saved a life. Like, there are kids that don't know.
That's so true.
And I look at him, I look down, I'm like, yeah, I did save a life.
I'm a hero. I'm a fucking hero. Where's my award? Too great. I love that they took your allergy seriously. They're like, no one's allowed to have, even though you were lying, no one's allowed to have peanut butter. But for me, they're like, oh, well, chocolate's too good. So we're just going to put you in a corner and you'll have to eat your little special cupcake. But we're going to have chocolate in this classroom.
Well, yeah. No, it was so funny, dude.
We're twinning so hard right now.
Yeah, it's actually crazy.
We figure out something new that makes us even close, like more twin than every time we collab. Twinsies! Oh my God!
Allergic to shit! Yay!
You being a middle child though, I'm the oldest child, so I think that possibly also explains a lot. Even though I feel like I have younger sibling energy.
Yeah, you sure do. I will say that.
Yeah, I just want to know what it feels like. So now I'm just really letting my gremlin energy. Is this what it's like? Just to be wild and free all the time? Shit. It's my midlife crisis. I'm like turning into the youngest child.
Were you able to get away with shit or not?
No. I was reprimanded so hard. I was never allowed to have a cell phone. My younger brother got things so easily. He got away with fucking everything. Every fucking thing he got away with. Drove me crazy. Yeah.
I didn't get away with a lot of stuff. I think I think the middle child thing where it's like, oh, your parents like kind of, you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
But I don't think I had that experience that literally TikTok has made about. My favorite joke is like, I'm the oldest sibling, and then they get the full sentence, and then I'm the middle child, and then they get cut off. Yeah. I think I didn't get to experience that middle child energy because I literally just lived in my room, like in my bedroom. Like when I was young, I was already making content, you know. I was already doing like YouTube videos and random stuff like when I was like 13. So I just yeah, there you go. But and I remember my dad would walk in and he's like, "Hey there, sport, you wanna go to the movies?" And I was like, "No."
I'm working on my anime covers. No thanks. Yeah.
I'm recording a Minecraft video.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm
same
making
experience.
a film, Dad.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
All right, son. Whatever you say.
Yeah, there were times I would go to the movies, but like hanging out with friends, I would just hang out with them at like school. But like there were very few times that I would like reach out to friends to hang out with after school, like because we would just we all had the same class period. So I think as like young kids, we're just like, okay, we see enough of each other already.
Yeah.
Like, I'll see you guys.
I'll
like,
see you tomorrow. Yeah.
Like I'll see you tomorrow, bro.
I feel like this is me time.
Yeah, 100%.
Too great. Holy shit.
Golly.
Wow. Are you YouTubing, son?
Are you YouTubing, kiddo?
Did you choose the last one or did I?
I think
it was you.
Yeah, it was me.
It was you. Okay.
It was me.
Excuse me.
Wait. No, you chose the lasagna.
Wait, is that what we talked about?
I think so.
God, we're great at this. This is
yeah.
Okay, you go ahead.
We just get lost in such
I know.
tangents that I was like,
our little brain cells are like ping ponging off the walls.
yeah. I don't even know what the hell this is.
All right.
This is by @SnazzyAzzy83. The merits of artificial cheese. What the fuck does that mean?
The merits of artificial cheese?
Like, what does that even mean? Like, are we talking about like the craft, like
yeah,
what makes a real cheese as opposed to a fake cheese?
The whole conversation we had.
Yeah, like
about fake
is
cheeses.
That what you mean?
I have no idea what this means, but I listen. I love cheese. Have I told you about the cheese mafia?
No.
Would you like to hear about the cheese mafia?
Sure.
Buckle up for a ride. I once deep dived the cheese mafia. So over in France, there's this place called Parma, and they make Parmesan cheese. They make Parmigiano Reggiano, and it can only be called. It's like champagne, so like champagne can only be called champagne if it's made in like the Champagne region of France. All other champagne anywhere else has to be called prosecco, even though it's the same goddamn thing. You're learning? Are you learning today, son? Anyways,
I'm still stuck on what was it, Parma?
Yeah, Parma. Yeah. Anyways, Parma. Wait.
Did you lose your spot?
Whatever. There's a place called Parma, and anyways, maybe. Listen, I'm learning too here. There's a place in Italy where they have to make Parmigiano Reggiano. It can only be called Parmesan. I don't listen. I don't really know. I'm not a knower. I'm just a retailer. Anyways, the real key here is the cheese mafia. I'm getting to it. Okay. Anyways, there's a place they make these wheels. Anyways, but they can't make enough, and there's a demand for more wheels of Parmigiano Reggiano. So there have been fake companies that have been making fake cheese, and it's not regulated, but they slap the name Parmigiano Reggiano on it. Anyways, there's this cheese FBI that's been hired to track down the fake cheese makers, and so they've been putting trackers into the real wheels of cheese to track down the fake cheeses that go around the world. And I said, well, if there's a cheese FBI, that means there has to be a cheese mafia. Like, who are these people that's making the fake cheese? Like, who are these guys? But yeah.
I have no doubt this is real. I'm sure
100% real.
You're not pulling it.
No, it's 100% real.
The way you say it, it sounds like you're pulling it out of your ass.
It really does.
You do realize that.
I know. I mean, like who would believe the cheese mafia?
Your shit, like your little gremlin fucking energy just is like, so there's this place in Parma. That like, bro,
It's why I'm
sounds
so
like you
good at
literally came
lying.
up with- It sounds like you came up with it on the spot, which is why I was like, bro, what the fuck are you even talking
I know.
about?
That's why I'm
It
so good at
also-
lying, because I'm so bad at telling the truth.
Dude, it also sounded, dude, this sounds like the plot of a Muppet movie. Like,
Wait, no! This is my anime! This is the anime I want! I want an anime about the cheese mafia!
Cheese Mafia, only on Toonami.
Dad, what are you doing? Oh, son, don't worry about it.
Oh my god, we're at war with Ritz.
Oh no, it's Kraft versus Ritz! That's the feuding families. Oh my god, Romeo, Juliet,
Though,
no!
out of all the families, Ritz and Kraft's cheese are the feuding families.
And dear,
Not Velveeta, not like...
in dear Parmigiano Reggiano, we begin our tale.
What's the style of music that this anime has?
Elevator music.
The whole soundtrack. The whole soundtrack for this make-believe anime.
It's
about
elevator
the cheese
music.
Mafia is elevator music?
It's elevator music, and then also like bad recorder. It's brilliant.
Why?
Don't lie.
No.
Don't lie. This is a $1 million idea. This
It's
is
in the
brilliant.
name. You could have had like jazz. You could have had like Mafia jazz. Like, if you want, you could make it like if you're going for a gay anime, like you could do like Mafia jazz, but like with the recorder.
That sounds great. Yeah, that's great.
Oh
I want to make a pun out of like I'm trying to like rack my brain for a cheese pun that has to be like with music, like
The
Parma
music is
Reggiana
cheesy.
jam. I don't know. Anyways, I'll
The
workshop
music
this.
isn't gonna be Gouda.
Yeah, pretty much. But I want this anime to be all black and white, like really intense.
Why would you make it black and white when you can make it like yellow and white, you know, or like black and yellow?
That's so true. Make it all cheese. Yeah,
Yeah.
so true.
Hell, put a cheese filter on it.
That's why I keep you
Don't make
around.
Yeah, that's why. You're the music one. I'm the visual one. Boom. You make it sepia, you know, you like the background, like it has a texture of cheese, like, you know, a very light, like a cheese texture. You know, the moon is like cut, you know, it's different cheeses every episode.
Oh, a better idea. Every character is a physical representation of a cheese, and every cheese gets its own theme of music. And every time a character talks, the music changes.
Sure. As long as it goes in line with the plot of
No, exactly.
you know, it goes in line with, you know, Crafts and what was the other one? Ritz.
But like, what if like the dad was like Parmigiano Reggiano, and he's like an
Where
old...
did the dad come in? Oh, right.
Yeah, like
right.
Romeo and
Sorry.
Juliet. Like one of the dads is like Parmigiano Reggiano, and the other one is like aged Gouda. I don't know. And then they and then they have like different themed music. Like maybe the aged Gouda is like country swing, and then maybe maybe like the Parmigiano dad is like classical music.
I thought you were gonna be like classical swing.
Oh, no, oh my god, Pepper Jack for Papa Jack. That's brilliant. Oh my god, that's
there you go.
incredible.
Someone said Little Colby Jack. I like that. Yo, we have a masterpiece.
I know, this is brilliant. I don't know.
Write that down.
Write it down.
Welcome to the new podcast, Cheese and Ritz. Today,
maybe there's triplets, and they're just three little. They're just three little.
Is the Ritz.
The Ritz family. This is great. Oh my god! Wait, and then blue cheese is like the estranged uncle that nobody likes.
And he has to be the color blue.
Yeah, and he's just like really sad and down all the time, and just nobody likes him for no reason. He doesn't know why.
Yeah, it's because he smells bad. Everybody knows blue cheese smells fucking awful.
I love this. This is brilliant. Somebody give us a contract. Yes,
Someone
chef. Yes,
said
chef.
Taylor Swiss.
the Rizzler, but the Ritz.
Oh my god.
Yes, chef. Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
chef.
Papa Gorgonzola. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
This is incredible. This is we have a winner here.
Yeah. That's we're producing it, animated by Mappa.
Yeah.
Then it'll get announced next year. It'll get canceled 8 years later.
Yeah, all the money from the streams of this podcast will go towards our dream of Cheese Mafia the anime.
Did you hear about that, by the way? Yuri on Ice, the movie, got canceled.
Why?
It's something to do with like the production just not working or something.
That was like Yuri on Ice was so popular. That surprises me so much.
That was my joke, by the way, about they'll announce it next year and then they'll cancel it 8 years later.
So true. Oh no, it's like all the Avatar movies ever.
Oh god. Well, they didn't cancel the Avatar movies. They are making them. Wait, we're talking about the blue people, right?
No. At Last Airbender.
Well, they are doing those.
I know, but they keep being like, it's on, it's off, it's on, it's off. No, we're changing it to this. No, we're changing it to that.
Right, but that was before they made a whole studio dedicated to Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's true.
Yeah, the movie is not even called Avatar. It's called Aang: The Last Airbender.
Oh,
did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't know why. I saw a buddy of mine. I think it was Simba talking about how he thinks the Smurfs, aka the Avatar: The Blue People, got so popular that they took the name.
You think they copyrighted the name? Oh my god, it's like the problem Gundam had. That's crazy.
What problem did Gundam have?
Oh, not Gundam, Macross. Macross had a similar problem. Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, what?
sorry.
What was this?
It's just crazy that you can copyright a name so common like Avatar. Like it's crazy.
That just reminded me of when the Fine Brothers tried to copyright React.
Yeah, it's like when Paris Hilton tried to like copyright Hot.
What?
Yeah, Paris Hilton tried to copyright That's Hot.
When was that?
Forever ago.
What the fuck? The word hot.
The word hot.
We live in a society.
I gotta Google. Bing sucks.
Yeah, why do you? Let's talk about that.
Why
do you use Bing?
It's the when I pull up Internet Explorer, it's the automatic. I don't know how to change it.
Why are you using Internet Explorer?
Because it's there and it's nice. I don't know.
You mean Microsoft Edge, right?
Yeah, Microsoft Edge. Sorry.
Okay, you just keep calling it Internet Explorer.
Yeah, sorry. I do.
Okay, that's at least acceptable.
Yeah,
but you can change your default browser.
I know. I always forget about it.
Not your browser, but your search engine.
I know. I'll do it one day. Anyways, next topic. We have been going for over an hour now.
Yeah, we have been. It's almost like it's going well.
Yeah, you were like, we're not gonna have enough to talk about, or we're just gonna be there in silence. I was like, no, we don't. The both of us don't shut up.
Okay, in my defense, normally. We're usually playing something. Normally, we're just going off about some random bullshit, which, in fairness, that's kind of what we did.
Yeah. No, so, I knew it. I had faith in us. I had no doubts. I was like, no, both of us, we can talk forever. We love the sounds of our own voices.
There's that narcissist again. I'm totally fucking with you.
No.
Dude, just like... Dude, oh my god, the fucking you not remembering Utah and calling it Utah.
I saw your TikTok today.
I was like, I
didn't have the brain cell it wasn't my turn with the brain cell that day.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, that game I feel like diminishes our brain cells more than usual.
I agree.
I mean, we're already in content creator mode, and that game is content creator mode.
Yes, exactly. So. It's just too much of a dual inception.
Yeah. God.
I think we did pretty good, though. I think this was pretty successful.
For a pilot episode, yeah, I think it went pretty all right, you know?
Well, we'll see if the producers like us enough to continue the series.
I don't know. I think they hated it.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
That producer lady, she's kind of a bitch. The one with like she doesn't have feet, but she's got a tail. So weird.
Oh yeah, decided last minute because their chat decided it's like Flame empress, ew, disgusting.
I know. They're like, no, we want the fish.
We don't want no feet. So, yeah. Oh, and Supreme, obviously. Like, Supreme is honestly like more producer than
I know. I agree.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, like me, dude, the whole time I was like, maybe I haven't communicated enough. It's one of those, yeah, you tell him, buddy. It's one of those where I will swear I have said it, but it's been in my mind. Does that ever happen to you?
Sorry, I was yelling at my dog.
No, fair.
Yes, I'll dream about work sometimes, and I'll be like, well, I asked you to, I asked you that thing. How's it going? Like, they're like, what? I go, oh, I must have dreamt that.
It's not even a dream. No, that's not even what I'm referring to. I'm referring to like you literally will be in the middle of a conversation with someone, and this happens to me all the time with Hayden. I'll be in the middle of a conversation with someone, and I would have sworn I said a thing, and then it never came out, and it was just in my brain.
That sounds like ADHD. I feel that.
What?
You like said it out. You said it out loud, like, but in your brain, but you didn't like actually verbalize it.
You think I have ADHD?
I don't know. I feel like I do that, and I have it, so I don't know.
I'm just fucking with you.
I don't want to diagnose you.
No, I already got diagnosed. Don't worry about it. I got it. I just don't want to fuck with you.
I sat there for a second and I was like, what did I say? I was like, ADHD. I was like, did I say it wrong? I thought, I was like, oh no, not another she-go, she-ego thing. I was like, I've been saying that wrong my whole life. I don't know if you saw I wish you had seen my IRL face, because I was like, oh no, and here we go again. Not again.
Oh boy.
Because you do that thing whenever you go, wait, what did you say? No, say the thing again. No. That's what you do. You go, say it again. What did you say?
Say it again.
And I go, oh no.
Oh my goodness.
This was great though. But
yeah, that was super fun. For episode.
Should we end here so it's like an hour? I feel like that's probably smart.
This was more than an hour, but yeah.
I agree.
All right.
But
I don't know how to sign this off.
Thank you so much for listening. That's the end of today's pilot episode.
Make sure to subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Smash the subscribe button.
Well, but that's on YouTube. What the hell do you see on streaming platforms? Does this end up on?
Yeah, like on Spotify,
on other places.
On Spotify, or hopefully this episode will end up on your favorite music platform.
Rate 5 stars, apparently.
Yeah, give us a review if you like it.
Yeah.
Follow us.
Remember when YouTube had stars?
I do remember that. I remember when I had like the like Club 301, where I would get stuck at like 301 views for a while.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The old days.
I miss those days. And then like literally like you look an hour later and it's like, wow, this has like 100,000 views. Anyway, we're ending this thing.
Hey, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for listening, watching, and enjoying. Hopefully, if you guys enjoyed it, we'll do another episode when.
Yeah.
I don't know, whenever
we feel like it.
On socials. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
And then we'll cut it there.
Yeah, nailed it.
Incredible.
Nailed it.
That was fun. We talked forever. We could and we have so many more topics for next time too.
Yeah, this is the bonus episode. Welcome back to the second.
Anyways, roll the tape again. Hey guys, welcome back to our second episode.
This is the Patreon exclusive portion of the podcast.
We should just do a stream one day where we just like record 10 episodes in a row.
Oh my god, could you fucking imagine?
I feel like we could at least do 3 episodes at a time.
Oh god, yeah, and then it'll be piled on, and then
and then they'll just be released slowly, like because like then we don't have to like, because I feel like with our schedules, it'll be hard to like. But if we can record like 3 or 4 at a time, we have like a little timer going. We're like, oh, it's been 40 minutes. Let's chop here, and we'll switch to our new topic. I think that'd be a great idea.
And then the last 20 minutes will be the Patreon.
Yeah.
Like, hey, make sure to check us out.
Yeah. For behind the scenes.
Yeah, I never have done that. Like I've tried, but I failed so many times because I'm like, I'm busy.
Oh, I closed my Patreon because I kept forgetting about it, and I felt bad.
Oh, yeah. That's what I did.
Yeah. I know. R.I.P. I was like, I want to focus on other things, and I'm not really recording covers like I used to, so there wasn't content.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just taking your money, and you're not getting anything, and I feel bad.
Money, please.
But yeah, this was very, very fun. Chat,
Yeah.
we're thinking of in the future. So that was kind of like our pilot episode, charcuterie board style. We're thinking in the future, other episodes will have themes, roughly. Obviously, very hard for us to stay on track.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
and then-
that is maybe in a future thing, like once we figure out what we do, it's like if we do 3 episodes worth, like
Yeah.
you said, maybe it'll be like instead of topics, maybe themes.
yeah,
for, like,
exactly.
What, yeah.
Yeah,
Like what a future episode could be about.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna spitball, like chat.
What's the name of the podcast? Oh, hold on. Let me move Monarch slightly so then you can read the literal logo at the center of the screen.
I know mine's like a really low quality Scuff and Stuff podcast.
I literally drew that in MS Paint. What are you talking
It
about?
looks brilliant. Yours looks great.
Yeah.
You're an artiste.
Thank you. I'm a dropout, so it came in handy.
But chat, this is the time that I use you for content. What are some themes that you would like to hear us chat about in the future?
Oh, yeah, and you can also comment that on mine. I've actually turned on all my alerts again, which is probably a mistake.
Oh, I should do that too.
Yeah. Oh no, my gamer subs link is getting blocked out by my charcuterie board.
Not the charcuterie board. No.
Yeah, it's I don't know if you saw it, but it looks really shitty.
I'm sure it's beautiful. Okay.
Oh my god.
Definitely voice acting. Definitely
Sure,
VTubing.
that'll be a whole episode. Someone said spooky stories.
Ooh. I have so many for that. Okay, spooky stories. We'll definitely want to do our pet stories.
Yeah. Oh, are all these delayed? Oh, they are.
Are they delayed?
No. My notifications. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
We can do hot food takes.
Hot food takes.
I feel like we can always talk about food.
Retelling your favorite games and movies.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ooh, school
We could
stories. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, we could talk about school stories. We could
Yeah.
also talk about oh god, I fucking had it and I lost it.
Oh no. We could do con stories.
Oh yeah. I mean I already tell those, but like yeah,
I
I'm always down
know.
to tell
Just
a con
one in one
story.
big podcast.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. Cartoons, like cartoons we grew up with.
Oh, nostalgia. Nostalgic cartoons.
The hype
Yeah.
train has pulled into the station.
Love
You're
that.
not going to make an
All aboard.
entire episode based off
Choo-choo.
Peppa Pig. Fuck that.
Our nightmares. We'll talk about our weirdest nightmares. It's kind of a good one.
Oh yeah.
Which then you can talk about Peppa Pig.
Yeah. Well,
Early
I've never had
content
a
creator
nightmare
stories.
about
That will
Peppa
kind of
Pig.
be in VTubing and voice acting.
Yeah. You should do spoken games like Who's More Likely To, Never Have I Ever.
Oh, no.
Where we dedicate episodes to just a bunch of dumb games. Bro, that's actually really funny.
Never have I ever dumb games. Okay, I'm writing these out. Don't worry.
Thank God. 2 truths and a lie.
Ooh, I like talking about hobbies we love, like things that nobody like.
Yeah.
Things that aren't our job.
Muppets. No, I'm going to tell you. So someone recommended Gartic Phone. I don't know if you saw. No, they recently did an update, and mind you, they removed this update already. But an update to test AI. So no.
Ooh, absolutely not. I've also that one's kind of dangerous because you can't really mod the chat. You can't really moderate what chat puts in, and sometimes some really horrible things get submitted. Because people
100%.
think certain things are funny and it's not. So I've never done that on stream because I don't trust y'all. No,
No, that's fair. You can say that. That's totally valid.
It only takes one of you to mess up the fun for the rest of everybody.
That is 100% factual.
Yeah.
Actual.
I think these are some great themes. I've typed some out.
Hell yeah. Let me see. Spooky stories, pet stories, food stories. I do have really fun pet stories, so I'm gonna save that for
Save that.
school stories, con stories, nostalgic.
I think this will also be great to have themes because then we'll be able to like think of some ideas instead of like being put on the spot and being like, I am blah 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 blah.
Yeah, and then like some behind the scenes stuff that we should probably talk about, like in regards to like do we make like a new YouTube channel for it? Where do we put it? Like, do we alternate? Like, it's a whole,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll chat.
Yeah.
I've been chatting about just making another artist page that we would just upload this to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, to keep it separate from like all that shit.
Agreed.
Yeah. See, guest episodes. I mean, that could be fun.
Ooh, that could be fun too.
Yeah. That'd be crazy. Just hit up random people, be like, "Hey,
want to join our podcast?
What do you want to talk about?"
We'll interview you.
Interview, if we can even call it that.
Wait, childhood crushes is actually kind of funny.
Childhood crush. Well,
like for like video, like people from like movies and games, and like not real people.
Yeah.
Like oh, I like the fish from that one movie.
Stop.
You know. It's like that meme. It's like, did we marry him? Marry who? It's like, oh, you mean Dexter from Dexter's Lab? No, we did not marry Dexter. Have you seen that meme on TikTok?
No.
Oh, it's like a meme on TikTok being like, it's an audio. It's it's a viral audio. Like, did we marry him? Marry who? And then it's like the person talks about like the child, like who they wanted to marry when they were like a child. It's like, no, we did not marry Patrick Star. Like, or like something like crazy. It's like, no, I don't know. It's like a crazy.
Oh, the musicals episode.
Musicals. Are you into musicals?
I love musicals.
I've only seen a few. We can talk about it though.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Which ones?
I've seen Hadestown. I've seen.
And that's actually one I haven't seen.
Oh, that's actually really good. You should go see it so we can talk about it. I've seen Six, the Six Wives one.
I recently heard about that one.
That one's really good. I really loved that one. I've seen Wicked.
Mm-hmm. Oh, obviously, sure.
Obviously, it's like one of my faves. Mean Girls, I guess.
Yeah,
yeah. That's like kind of it, honestly.
Wow, really?
Oh, I saw Hamilton. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was like, that was such a huge craze.
I know. I blocked out Hamilton because there's that one person dies and I wasn't expecting it, and I brought my mom to Haiti. It was yeah. I was like, oh no, I know. Yeah. Yeah. So I just forget that I saw that one, but I saw that one.
Yeah. There's Beetlejuice. Be More Chill. There's a Percy Jackson musical.
I didn't see that one. Oh, I've seen Sweeney Todd. It was a long time ago.
Yeah. There's Heathers, which is just kind of better Mean Girls.
Yeah. I haven't seen Heathers. Oh, I've seen Legally Blonde.
What?
The musical.
A musical?
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so good. Is he gay or European? Do. It's so good. You can watch like the whole musical online. It's pretty good.
Oh, good to know.
That one's great. Bend and Snap.
What was it?
Bend and Snap. The song Bend and Snap.
Oh, I did not know that.
Anyways, it's a very good musical. Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
Music's
and if we have themes, it'll make
I agree.
I agree. Thumbnail way easier.
100%. Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
This was good. We did a good job. Look at us.
We did it.
We did it, chat. And you were there for it.
And you were there, and you were there,
and you were there, and I was kind of there.
Yeah. I was head empty for most of it.
We did it.
We did it.
Yay! Spider-Man musical. That's a thing?
It was.
Oh.
A thing.
Okay. Not gonna elaborate there?
A bad accident happened is
Oh. Never mind. All right.
Yeah. You should look it up.
Okay. Gotcha. Noted.
I mean, what's the worst thing you think could happen on a Spider-Man stage play?
I probably a lot of things about swinging around.
Yeah, and you're kind of on the money.
Okay, gotcha. It's like that one scene in Wicked where the monkeys are flying around.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's not Final Destination level, but yeah.
It's pretty. That's pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Someone get bit by a spider? Did somebody have arachnophobia?
Yeah, that's it.
Damn. Well,
That's totally it.
on that note.
On that note.
What do we do now?
Oh.
We just say
Just
goodbye and then
leave.
wave and then head in the same direct. Like,
Just leave.
yeah, just leave.
Go
Okay.
off screen.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
go off screen.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.
What are we doing?
I don't know, dude.
I know it's like the
probably
podcast, but it's
gonna-
not the podcast.
Right. The podcast is over.
The pilot
The
episode.
podcast is done.
That's why I'm thinking in the future we do several episodes at once, because then it'll be like a 3-hour stream.
Yeah. Yeah. As opposed to just honestly, I feel like 3 episodes is going to end up going way more than 3 hours.
We'll have to have a little timer that stops us.
Yeah.
Around 40 minutes. Yeah.
Just have Supreme in the corner with a watch, just being like tapping on the wrist.
It's like when you're in a panel and they like do like the 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Yeah.
Wrap it
Wrap it up. Yeah, exactly. If you guys don't know, when we're at panels, there's somebody in the audience that will like stand up and be like 10, like they'll like hold up both their hands. It's like, okay, we have 10 minutes, and then they'll do like 5 minutes, and then they'll do like the little wrap it up like hand, like you gotta get like the little the mix, like
you gotta
go. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. All right. Well, I might play some Fallout. Yeah, I'm gonna play some Fallout.
Yeah, you play that Fallout.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go and tackle this wheel because I have 46 spins.
Oh fuck! Have fun.
Yeah.
How do I kick you out of here? I just hit leave, right?
Yeah, you just hit leave.
All right. Goodbye forever.
Goodbye forever.
Have fun.
Bye.
Leave. All right. Disconnected.
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Oh God, you're still here. Goodbye. Oopsie poopsie. Oopsie whoopsie. I'm figuring this out. 1 second, chat. Okay, I'm here. I got it. Okay, I'm gonna BRB real fast. I'm gonna switch over. I gotta get a little food in my tummy because I'm a little hungry. And then we're gonna switch over and we're going to play some Fallout 4. I'm so excited. BRB for a little bit. Okay, bye.